Take a look around at each other, the folks that you shook hands, and recognize this. We are the ones who have been blessed with the most vital, crucial, essential, important mission of all time, survival. And make no mistake about it, the system as it stands cannot be reformed. The system must be dismantled. Now in 1893, a woman by the name of Emma Goldman. Who knows Emma Goldman? Well, Emma Goldman stood right here, and she urged the crowd to participate in direct action. And if you quiet things down and listen carefully, you will still hear the echoes of her calling for direct action, and it's not too late to listen to her. And to get into that direction, I'm giving you 3 very simple steps. The first is don't you dare leave this park today without making new connections. You already introduced yourselves. Well, introduce even more and make the type of connections that will go beyond this event. One event is not enough, but one event can be the start. Activism should be a lifestyle, not a full-time job, but a way of life. And we need to make connections and bring our activism back into our community. So that's number 1. Number 2, no matter what you hear coming out of the mouth of George W. Obama, the truth remains. Action is always better than hope. Let's face it, hope and change still feels an awful lot like shock and awe. And they gave this guy a Peace Prize. Now, I don't know about you, but when he went up on stage to accept his award, all I kept thinking was, where is Kanye West when we need him? That's 2. Number 3, rediscover the subversive pleasure of thinking for yourself. We could say no to the lies and the propaganda simply by reactivating our natural, instinctual bullshit detectors. We all have bullshit detectors, but the problem in this country is nobody wants to use them. Now, if my bullshit detector is working properly and someone comes up to me and says, but Mickey, human beings need to eat animals, I'll say, bullshit. And when they tell me that the activists who are trying to shut down vivisection labs are terrorists, I'll say, bullshit. And when they use a phrase like humane killing, what do we say? What's that? When they say hunting is a sport? When they say it's acceptable to put animals in the zoo? In the circus? In the rodeo? And so all of those, no, not yet. So all of those who support the slaughterhouses and the whaling ships and the fur farms, and the dog fighting rings, and the veal crates, and the battery cages. What do we say? What do we say? And one more thing. When they tell us that the way we eat is a personal choice, to each his own, and we vegans should be careful to not be too militant, we will scream, bullshit! What's that? Bullshit. One more time? I like the sound of that. If we want change, we have to get busy, and there is no time like now. This, my friends, is our moment, so let's make it count. And when you're out there fighting for change, remember, most of the time, you want to give them this, right? But sometimes you gotta give them this. So look out, McDonald's, we're coming. Thank you.